Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me for this quick 5 minute warm up. I was starting to feel like I'm not getting enough of the warm ups that my body needs, whether I'm jumping on my Peloton bike or doing some strength training. And so I don't know if anybody else is feeling the same way, but I just thought I'd put out a few videos that really can be used as quick little yoga introductions or warm ups or maybe for something else, if you just feel like you need to kind of get the blood flowing a little bit more before you dive into your workout, and whatever you're taking from other classes or whatever other activities you're doing is just not enough. Hopefully you can find what you need here. Okay, so these videos are meant to be taken over and over and over again prior to any workout, and hopefully you will see the difference and maybe get something more out of whatever you've got coming up next. Okay, so join me in a nice, comfortable, easy seat, just taking a moment to settle in. And I recognize this is going to be a quick practice today, so maybe we're just taking a few breaths and then we want to get on with it, right? So when you're ready, inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat, left arm reaches over top. Inhale, back up, and exhale. We're just going to flow this a couple times. Inhaling, we lift, and exhaling, we stretch. I like to bring some movement to my warm-ups, just taking static stretches doesn't really work well for me. So I like to move my body as I'm stretching it. Let's do one more time on each side. And on this last one here, let's take a twist. So left hand comes to right knee, right arm is supporting the spine behind you, sitting up nice and tall in your twist. And as you exhale, deepen the twist a little bit more, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Just hold it here for about 3 breaths. And after you've taken your 3 breaths, inhale the arms back up through center and exhale to the left side. Right hand to left knee, left arm supports the spine. Inhale, we lengthen, and exhale, we twist. And opening up that back a little bit, no matter what you've got coming up next. We always want to bring the blood flow to the back, support the low spine. Inhale the arms up overhead, and exhale, drop the hands down. Let's start with some gentle neck rolls next. Big circles with your head. Take it nice and slow here. We always hold so much tension in our neck. It's nice to just give the neck a little love sometimes. Maybe switch directions. Still is yoga here, right? So what we do on one side, we must do on the other. And then find stillness. Let's take it to some shoulder rolls coming forward. Maybe you kind of feel the movement getting a little bit bigger as we progress through. And don't forget to breathe. Exhale, roll them back. All right, find stillness in that upper body, and let's take it to some body rolls here. So we're getting a full movement, coming forward, sending the heart forward, and then rounding the spine back as we come back. You might feel some little cracks in those vertebrae. So we rotate through here, stop and switch directions. And then find that stillness again. All right, send the legs out nice and long in a seated staff pose. Little bend in the knee is totally fine. Most important thing is that your back is straight. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, folding forward. If you can reach for your feet, great. If we're not quite there yet, that's okay. But also remember, you can have that bend in your knees. So if that makes grabbing your ankles or your feet a little bit more accessible, we're just feeling a little bit of a stretch in the top of your back, as well as maybe those hamstrings. And remember to breathe. Nice and slow, we rise back up. Let's take it to a tabletop. And even though we don't have a very lengthy yoga practice going on here, a few rounds of cat-cow never hurt anybody. So inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. 2 more times just like that. Inhale and lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Come back to that neutral spine. Bring your right foot forward in a lunge. Maybe scooch the right leg up a little bit, sending the left knee back. And from here, we're just going to flow from this low lunge to a half split. So sending the hips back, straightening out that front leg. Inhale, come forward, send the heart forward. Exhale, straighten that leg, toes come up towards the ceiling. A couple more times here. Inhale and exhale, send it back. Inhale into the lunge and exhale, send it back. All right, bend that knee, return it back to where it was in the tabletop. Send the left toes forward, and again, maybe scooch the left toes up, right knee back. Start out with your knee over your ankle in that lunge, and then exhale, sending the hips back. We straighten out the leg. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. Inhale, lunge. Exhale. All right, bend that left leg, come back. Bring both knees to the outer edges, big toes to touch. Send the hips back, child's pose. A few breaths here. You're welcome to stay in this child's pose for as long as you need. I hope this got you nice and loose for whatever you've got lined up for the rest of the day. Bye, guys. See you next time.